Cause it started moving. Ooh, it's like my mind's went up and down. Ooh, these patterns, they envelop me. Distortion. Started moving. Ooh, it's like my mind's went up and down. Ooh, these patterns, they envelop me. Distortion.
Hello traders, Lord Ray with HypedOnCrypto.com, your #1 source for cryptocurrency technical analysis and blockchain education. In this live stream, we're going to be doing what we do every day. It's May 30th. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin and all the altcoins around the market. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, with Bitcoin, no real surprise. I mean, how many times have we talked about it? Upward sloping flag crap. We literally looked at it last night. You had all the opportunity in the world if one was buying in or thinking, oh my god, we're gonna be kings, right? You had so many opportunities. I mean, dude, we literally right here in this little section of the chart did this. This is not healthy consolidation. That's not healthy right there. This is healthy. That's healthy. Didn't get it. Flagged up, got too exhausted, broke down. Consolidated bearishly, not bullishly. You consolidate against the trend, not with it. Gosh dang, Bitcoin hadn't seen this stuff in 6 freaking months, man. Haven't seen anything like that, really. Short squeezes and rising wedges. And what are we probably doing right now? I don't know. I mean, this is a guess. I'm just thinking here, thinking outside the box. What if that's the swing low? Well, guess what? Guess freaking what, man? Wonder if that plays out. Wonder if that's how it plays. If this is the swingest lowest, okay, this is our lowest, our swing part. I guess this is the swing low of this breakdown. This could very well be setting up as a wedge to break down to lower prices again, okay? Because what would happen is if you bottomed out here, let's just say, it's all hypothetical right now, if you did, a couple more hours of just chopping around, making lower highs right here, you keep getting smaller histogram wicks, keeps going to neutral, right? And all of a sudden you break to the upside and make a higher high than your previous high. All of a sudden, what is it? What does it become? We suddenly see bearish divergence, okay? Okay, because you go to zero, then you break to the upside again, and then all of a sudden you come back with more positive momentum, but the positive momentum this time, when we make that higher high, is lower than our previous time, which would give us bearish divergence with the wedge pattern, okay? Love it, man. Freaking love it. Kappa. Many Kappas on that, alright? We'll see how it plays out. It's not really confirmed yet, but if this is the swing low, it very well could be confirmed, okay, man? So, let's just see how it goes. Whatever. Yeah, Mo, got him on the list, man. What's up? HB, hello from Mexico, our neighbor to the south. What's up, Drew? Thanks, man. Brad wants BNB to BTC. It's on the list. Give me a sound check, too. Vin on the list, Barry. Mr. Sven's in the house. What's up, dude? Jizzy Max here. He's partying. Mr. Singh. No more bouquet of Bitcoins. Oh, well. I like the stars, though, Mr. Singh. I do. Exit. That's weird. My thing... Yeah, my Amazon thing was somehow triggered just there, Mr. Singh. Weird. DCR, hello, man. Andy. Arthur Beeswax. Say hello to the missus. Derek. How are we gonna be Kim Kings? Huh. I gotta find something for y'all. I will find it and I will post it, and we'll do it relatively early. I posted it in the Patreon, but people should be able to see this. Hey, Bobby Miller, what's up, man? Tony, Luna, Kangs. Kangs in Nebraska. ZRX on the list, Hungry Probe. Wind Moon says Chobo Kid. That's a cat. That's a cat face, man. You catfishing? What's up, Anthony? The Jesus Man. P. Miller. It's going, man. It's freaking going. Kristan. Kristan, man. Ask me that question again that you asked in Patreon about MACD. I can knock that out real quick for you if you can ask real fast by the time I get to the bottom of chat. Coach K is getting wrecked on fantasy trading. Hey, good news. Everyone's getting wrecked for the most part. CPR, Sharon? Is that what we need? We'll get you some CPR after the stream today. How about that? What's up, Damien? Lord Dumpington, our fellow lord. The stoner stacker. He's stacking stones with his legs, not his back. Hey, KC, man. Hope you're doing well in Viking land. Eric says, very simple question. Are we going up or down? Well, right now we're going down, and we've been going down. We were just temporarily going up for a second. Nothing uncommon about it. You'd been selling for 8 days straight. Almost through chat, okay? What's up, Brendan? Good seeing you too, my friend. Mark Purdy's in the house. Dare I buy back in yet? Look, man. If you're buying back in, you're catching a falling knife. We need consistent higher highs, higher lows, without making stupid rising wedge patterns, okay? I think that's fair. Tyler Wood wants 88. Okay, it's on the list. Okay. Where do you measure or how for 2 using trendline tool? How do you measure? It just depends, man. So like really using your trend line for your MACD and stuff. So you look at a low here. Look, you had the breakdown. You made a low on price. You made a huge histogram high on your negative momentum. Okay. Then we were looking. Okay, so we had positive momentum and stuff moving up and all that, and it kept disappearing, and that was really bearish. And then like eventually it completely went to nothing. But then all of a sudden we saw negative momentum. So the next time we saw an island, a little histogram island, whatever, that was when we knew, because we made a lower low than our previous low. Okay, when we had this level of negative momentum, we had this low. But then we go back and we say, hey, well, what's the top of the most previous histogram island or whatever? It's back here. So you just draw your trend line from here to here. It's not really that big of a deal. I just do it for vision. I don't even have to have it here. I don't have to post that ever. I can just look at it and say, hey, bearish divergence, or bullish divergence, excuse me. But I just do it for Twitter and for you fine folks. So it's just knowing when you make a low on price and you make a lower low. Right, so sometimes between these two negative momentum islands or whatever, you'll have positive momentum islands and stuff like that, and that's okay. That's to be expected eventually when you break to the upside, at least, or if you're chopping around, you'll just lose all your negative momentum. So then it's like the next time you break down, where will your next histogram negative momentum be? Okay, so it's kind of like that. I don't know if that helps much. But like, yeah, man, it's kind of the way it works. So like from here to here, right? From a low to a low, we had 2 different little islands, okay? And so on our first low, our first swing low, we had this spike in negative momentum, and then we ran up, and then we broke down again and made a lower low, and we actually had lower levels of negative momentum, and that was Class A bullish divergence. Impending price action reversal, right? Because we made a real swing low. You could tell here and here. Impending price action reversal, bam, we got it. Okay, so that's it. I hope that helps some. Let me know, man. Let me know. And if I didn't answer it even right at all, let me know. You know. Cheers, Chris. And I mean, of course, you know, just keep sticking around, man. We'll keep talking about it. Keep asking me questions, clarifying questions if you have them, okay? Yeah, it's going to get too hot in Vegas, Maddie. It's one of the hottest places on earth over there. It's crazy, man. That's what the jet stream will do, you know? I'm near the same latitude as you, but because of the jet stream, I'm able to partake in precipitation and rain, vegetation, the climate over here, much more humidity. So humidity makes it to where you're a desert and I have a lush forest. right? In the southeast. Crazy stuff, man. Okay, let's go to Ethereum. I think maybe rising wedge, we might be screwed. Let's see. If we break down further, we'll readjust our trend lines. But for now, if this is the swing low, you know, we could break to the upside, whatever, and then eventually just break bearishly. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. We're just messing around, okay? Like, looking at this together, right? The new developments. Figured something like that would happen. Got fatigued, broke down. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened, man. You must not be watching the stream then. Oh, really? Oh my god. Look what happened. Look at all your candle bodies that closed around the 50% retracement from the swing high to swing low. Look at all of them, man. Every single one closed right around that 50. Dow, Charles Dow would be dancing. Okay, he would be freaking dancing. So that was the swing high. Our swing high ran up, wicked off the 618 and broke to lower prices. Probably will keep seeing lower prices. Okay, this is Ethereum to Bitcoin. Nothing surprising about any of this stuff that we're seeing. Seldom are we waking up being like, what? How did that happen? Most times, like, yeah, that makes sense that happened. So, you know, your new trend began after a 7-week trend ended. We all know this. We look at this every day, every night. So there's no surprises. All right, so you're well within the parameters of your downward sloping channel. You ran up, made common retracements, and now you're breaking down to lower prices. And it may not be over. Now we're below the 20 MA. We were above it just briefly. Bearish engulfing candle, mediocre volume, gross. Yeah, you made I don't know, I mean, I guess you made some bullish convergence. You know, when you made this spike up, you made higher levels than your previous highs, but you're making lower prices, so... Yeah, we made the jump up because we had that bullish divergence on the RSI. Great, man. Okay, nothing more to talk about. Measure move of the bear pole bear flag is still 7% of a Bitcoin. We still think we can get there. Still. Doesn't matter if you retrace. Common retracements happen. Great. Let's go to Ripple. Oh my god, everyone loves Ripple. It's gonna be Kings. Is it going to be Kings, man? Is it? Because it ran up to test the 50, broke above it momentarily, bearish engulfing candle, broke down. Now it's technically below the 20, 50, and 200. All three of your MAs, okay? Okay. Ran up and it could never break this old level that was once a support. It became resistance. We never had one candle body close above it, technically. So, look at it how you will. But critical areas that we had to break, we were unable to do that. With all the bullish divergence in the world, we could not break to higher prices. We could not even break our first miniature swing high, which was right here. This little 61.92%. Oh no, 61.92 cents. You couldn't even break above that. You couldn't have a candle body even touch it. You were not worthy. You made a technical lower high than your previous high. This high was a lower high than this high. This high was lower than this high. Consecutive lower highs over and over and over. Any surprise? No. None at all. Okay? Oh freaking K. That's it, man. That's freaking it. That's Ripple. That's your savior. Where's your Ripple now, man? Why can I not hear any music? Hello? Join Jesus? Good lord, man. Okay. This is all you got with bullish divergence. Congratulations on all your success, Ripple. Let's go to APPC. Making lower prices. Yes. Awesome, man. Freaking awesome. Huh, interesting how you're testing this old area, right? It was once a support, then became resistance. Crazy, man. Freaking crazy. But yeah, I mean, this is great. Great to see nice levels of volume on the breakout. Remember we talked about bearish divergence on the 1 hour, I think. And yeah, we were breaking down from that. But that's okay. That's okay. This is how it starts. Okay, now what we want to do, we want to retrace since we know we probably found our swing high, okay, up here. We just want to do retracements. So from the swing low to the swing high. We want to see how far we can retrace, and it's where it's normal. A normal retracement will be 4,694, 4,546, and then 4,397. All three of these areas, we could come down here, here, or here, and it wouldn't be weird at all, okay? We could retrace. And then from there, after breaking down to which one of these nodes, we reverse to the upside again, making consistent higher highs, higher lows, okay? But we have, in fact, broken previous candle body high closes, one of them. All right, now we need to make a swing low. We need to find a swing low that is higher than our previous low. That is your next step for APPC. Okay, that is how it all begins. That's how trends turn around, making higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Let's see a bull flag. That would be wonderful. Let's go bull flags. Shouldn't be the Las Vegas Knights, it should be the Las Vegas Bulls. Let's go. Alright, there you go, man. That's APPC. Whatever, just testing this old area, using it as a resistance, okay? Look left, previous candle body closed there. Let me get rid of this. Doesn't even matter. Jeez, man. I'm having trouble with the audio, man. Just quiet, really quiet. Okay, there you go. Look left. This is it. This is what you're testing as resistance. Also over here, you got a lot of resistance in these areas up here. So you want to have proper consolidation. You want to reset your RSI. Okay, you want to get down to like 60. Come on down to 60 and then bust to the upside after making a bullish consolidation. Contrast your trend with your consolidation so you don't get exhausted, so we can run again. Alright, that's APPC. Great. Freaking great. Alright. Let's go to ONT. Alright, ONT is still within the confines of the upward sloping channel. We fell out, we got right back in. Also within the confines of the symmetrical triangle that we see. Okay, 2 reaction highs, 3 reaction lows. We broke out of that downward sloping channel, right? Yes, we did. Using that as a support right now. Will it hold? Time will tell. But we showed bullish divergence when we broke to lower lows here. We played it. We played the card out, but we did not really. We were not able to break this 9,028 area, as you can see. Critical levels of resistance. I mean, these are just looking left. The candle body close highs here and here. Got some wicks here, supports here. Candle body closes here. Candle body closes here and here. Get it? Strong area of resistance. We were not able to break it. Okay, we just had a death cross 2 days ago. All right, so that's okay though. You have to retrace after it moves up. Retrace. Looks like you're around 50% of the way. Now break to the upside. Break out above the 9,028 area and hold above it. Hook off of it, use it as support when it once was a powerful resistance, okay? Just like we've done before, twice. Look here, when we broke it, we hooked off it, ran. When we bounced off it, we broke the upside. Of course, we broke down later, but we're just talking about what you do next. Your next step is to break it and hold, and then go ahead to the upside. All right, then we'll talk. That's ONT. Take a look at chat real quick, all right? We gotta scroll up, okay? You say RSI, Kristan? Well, same thing from the swing lows or swing highs, right? So let's just look here. For instance, okay, Kristan. So for your RSI, as you can see here, when we ran up, we made a swing high. Okay, we had this spike in relative strength that was 86, 87. That was rivaling all-time highs, okay? So we broke down, ran up, we made another swing high, a huge swing high here. What happened when we did that? Well, Chris, man, we made lower levels of relative strength. What does that mean? When you make a high on price and a higher high on price, your second high, your highest high, is lower on relative strength than your lower high, bearish divergence. So from swing highs. So it's always about higher highs with lower levels of relative strength. That's bearish divergence. when you have a lower low on price. This isn't a very good example, right? Because this thing has only been going up. No, you didn't have it here either. When you're making lower lows on price. Okay, for instance, right here. We made a candle body close here, right, on this swing low. Then we made a candle body close here, which was technically lower, but barely, even though, look, when you're talking about TA, it's technical. So we made a technical lower low than our previous low, right? But what did we do on this low on the RSI? We had this level, right here, this level of relative strength, right? So it was right around 30. So when we made our lower low on price, we actually technically made a higher low on relative strength, or a higher high, whatever. Yeah, higher high, whatever. So as you can see here, you made, it's all just inverse, right? So you made a lower price, but you had higher levels of relative strength. So that was bullish divergence and pending price action reversal. There you go, man. We got it. We got it. Played out. Okay, hope that helps, Chris Dan, and everyone else. If you got something out of that, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thank y'all for being here. Awfully quiet, whatever. Nick Tun, Twitch seems laggy. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I can put one of those on. Let's put bad on the list. What's up, T? Wind Moon, exactly. Wind Moon, indeed. What's up, Dorian? Carter? No, that's you. You demand, Dorian. Burst is Travis's favorite Beanie Baby. Heck yeah, man. Wow, take a look at ETH pairs, Mo. Take a look at all the ETH pairs. They're looking pretty good right now anyway. What's up, the music you like? Thank you so much for the kind words, music you like. Oh yeah, I'm sure, Brendan. I'm sure, man. Would be the dream. Channel. I don't think there's a measure move on the downward sloping channel, man. It's not a form of consolidation or anything. Okay, that upward sloping flag was a form of consolidation. It was a form of exhaustion. This is not an exhaustion pattern. This is just a trend that you're in. A short-term trend for Bitcoin. Watch what at the ground level, Maddie? Okay, Kings holding Knowles, good idea. I'm not sure, man. I can look at it. It was doing pretty well, but no one's asked about it lately, so. Alright, ADA's on the list. TN. Alright, man. There's ONT. Get screwed. BNB to Bitcoin. What happened, Brad? You're saying a breakout of a sim triangle or something? What's going on? To me, it just looks like a price contraction still. Am I crazy, man? Am I freaking crazy? I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm seeing a breakout. Just let me know, dude, what you're seeing. But BNB to Bitcoin, for me, the way I plotted it, I disregarded all this craziness up here.
Travis Ward took $5. Burst cause deep down, you know you love it. I think I might have fallen out of the channel though.
Hey Travis, man, yeah, we'll look at Burst right after this, man. Thanks so much for the $5 contribution, man. Kicking it off with any Jesus chime, right? It doesn't have to be a Jesus chime with money. It just be a sub or something, a follow. It's surprising, but I guess, oh, everyone turned off Bitcoin again. Oh my God, Bitcoin went down a couple $100 again. I'm out of here. I'm not searching crypto anymore, man. I'm done. I quit. Done with this Beanie Baby stuff, man. Okay. we shall persevere and grow, invest in ourselves. That's the problem with the scrubs. The scrubs don't get it, man. They don't understand that these are the days to learn. Better yourself, invest in yourself, get better as a TA. Okay, learn more about what the market does, why it does it, what do wicks mean, what do MAs mean, what is the correlation from the candles to the MAs. I mean, you just keep looking at this stuff and keep working and trying to better yourself and keep reading, keep studying every day while the market sucks. But eventually, if you persevere, this market will turn around. We just don't know when it will turn around, and it could be a while. We could be in a lull for a year, and you shouldn't be surprised by that based on the stupid run we went on for 2 years of nothing but real green. And of course, yeah, we broke down, we had some corrections here and there, but we never even messed with our 200-day moving average. But now we're below it, and we're well below the 200-day moving average. Okay, it's a different scenario. It's going back to 2015, 2014, 2013, those times when we were below that 200-day moving average. Okay. Oh man, that's impossible. That's impossible. It's like, why do you think it's impossible that this could go through a 1 year long no trend? Everyone's predictions is $0 or $1 billion. Why can't it be? We go through ups and downs, but we never make lower lows or higher highs for a while. Okay, yeah, we've been doing that for like 5 months. Okay, sim triangle, pause in your trend, price contraction, multiple reaction highs, multiple reaction lows. You're getting towards the end of it. You're below the 20 and the 50. Try to get back above those, break to the upside, measure move either way will be large. It will be rather large, okay? Okay. Yeah, you don't have any kind of, you have no type of divergence to help us out, to give us, any indication of where this might be going. I'll tell you this. If you look at the volume candles, volume's dead. It's pretty much dropping off from the beginning of the triangle to the end. So nothing burger. And that makes sense. This is the volume you're supposed to get in price contraction mode. Okay, nothing to drop off to nothing. Okay. See how it goes. Best of luck on your sim triangle, BNB to Bitcoin. Just go to burst for Travis, man. Thanks again for that $5 contribution. I guess we looked at this on another, not Bitrix, but Polynix or whatever. There we go, man. No, we didn't fall out of the channel. What are you talking about, dude? Still fine. Look how we bounced off like the Jesus, man. Nice, you're testing that 618 like you've done twice. Man, this is kind of like ascending triangle stuff. This is pretty good, man. This is what you kind of want to see. Huh. You made your multiple reaction lows now. Nah, I hate that though, man. I freaking hate that. Look. You're double topping, showing forms of bearish divergence. Like Class B bearish divergence. Okay. Something I gotta do real quick. I think it was Skyward or John. Evidently the purple MA. It looks dark and you can't really see it, so I'm gonna make it like hot pink. Maybe people can see the hot pink. Can you, if you're on mobile, or if you're on, I don't know, a small device, can you tell me if you can see that pink better than the purple? I had to make adjustments down here, so I just made an adjustment. Let me know the pink works. It would work really well for me because I don't want to change it to a completely different color. I've always had purple 50 MA, so I just don't want to mess around with that. So pink's as far as I'm willing to go. So let me know. All right, but anyway, with Burst Coin, you have this sell wall. You cannot break above it, right? But when you sell off, look, you ran up here, you broke down. When you made your swing low, what did you truly do? You made a higher low technically than your previous low. Okay, and you broke to the upside, you hit the same sell wall, you broke down again. Okay, and you made a higher low again. So you made consecutive higher lows, consecutive fixed areas, right? The fixed price of burst. There's a sell wall here, and there's a good chance possibly that we could break above this. We could break to the upside. All right. You know what I'm talking about? It could be something like this. All right. I know this is wow, man. That's crazy. Is it that crazy though, man? Not really. So the thing is, we showed so much strength, we couldn't even break down to test this upward sloping trend line that we formed with those 2 plot points. So you're using the 618 fib node as the resistance, the sell wall you can't break, and then you've got the higher lows, consecutive higher lows. So it'd be really nice to see a break to the upside. We could say a measure move if this was the case. If we did break to the upside on burst. 39 seems good, conservative. So if we broke that 618 and confirmed, shoot, this will be the measure move for burst. All right, so in an uptrend still, forming a nice level price contraction with a sell wall, you know, a fixed price at that 618, not able to break above it. And yeah, I get it. Maybe you break down one more time. Maybe we come down here, right? Maybe we just do this stuff. Okay, because you're showing. I mean, you're technically making Class A bearish divergence because you had a technical candle body high close higher than your previous ones. Right? So you know, also slight bearish divergence on the RSI. Okay, we made a higher high on our candle body closes with lower levels of relative strength. So impending price action reversal in the short term. Okay, so there you go, man. There you go. We'll see how it plays out. Go Burst Coin. Thanks for the $5 again, Travis. The contribution, man. Hope this helps. You're alive. You're still alive for now. But just remember, wherever you bought in at, if you are in the green, man, have your stops. One would want to have stops set up to protect themselves. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you one would want to. If they wanted to be smart. Here's Vin. Scrub coin. Scrubbed out. Scrubbed out, man. Swing high to swing low. What did we do? Had no candle body really closed so much above the 50% retracement. Common stuff, man. Very, very common stuff. We came up, tested the 618 with our wicks, tested the 50% retracement with our candle bodies. But no, Ray, no, man, this thing's going to the moon. No, it already went to the freaking moon, formed a rising wedge pattern when it hit the moon, and then tanked. Congratulations. Still within, you know, we just false breakout. We couldn't hold this area. Couldn't hold it. So now maybe we can readjust and say this is the way it looks. Okay, so now we have more resistance areas. Okay, we could run all the way up here and test this, see how it goes. Just make your adjustments on the crap outs. When you crap out, adjust the trend line of your channel, and it'll give you a better scope of vision of what's really going on. It'll help you and protect you from making euphoric, oh my god, man, it's breaking out. No, it's not. You just forgot to readjust your channel. Okay, you're below the 20, below the 50, below the 200. Had a death cross on Vin on the 25th, just days ago, 5 days ago to be exact. All right. Trends well established. Lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows. Consistent. We had our triple MACD bullish divergence. Boom. We ran up. Tweezer double top. Sucked. Broke the upside again. Made a lower high. Broke down again. Bearish engulfing candle. Sorry, man. Just these trends are trends until they're not. Until they break out of channels. And when they break out of channels, they still suck until they break previous candle body high closes. That's how it works. So multiple levels of adversity. Okay. Great. Hey, Jim Pants, man, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. The Jesus Man. Okay, correction mode. Fell out of a very, very well established upward sloping channel trend. I'm going to call it intermediate term trend. You're now in a short term bear trend. Let's go to ZRX. If I can find it. What's going on? Oh, my bad. Okay, lower high than your previous high. We had this 18,231 area there for a reason. Look left, previous candle body high close. We knew this would be a powerful level of resistance. We can't do it. We made a technical lower candle body high close than our previous highs. So lower highs than our previous highs, not good. Breakdown, testing the 50 right now, testing the 20. We'll see if we can hold above it. But still, it seems we readjusted our channel, and it seems we're okay for now. But you could just say, hey, a big sim triangle going on, price contraction. A higher low with a lower high, okay? So we know it's neutral. At some point, we're gonna be getting, a move to the upside or downside. Imagine this is the bottom trend line of the sim triangle. Imagine this is the top trend line of the sim triangle, whatever. See it? Pretty clear. Just leave it like that, doesn't matter. Okay, man. That's it. There's literally nothing more to talk about. Music's a little loud. Gosh dang it, man. Sorry. It's literally like 5 decibels between good, terrible on one spectrum, or terrible on the other. Like way too quiet, can't even hear it, or way too loud, can't hear me. And look at that. Like I turn it down and it's still back up to crazy levels. Holy. So stupid, man. Okay, there you go. ZRX, great, man. Great. Sim triangle, still within the channel. Upward sloping channel. Trend still alive, but barely. Okay, LTC, get wrecked. Fell out of your little rectangle. It happens. Lateral consolidation, I told you, I said this literally last night. I said, hey, you know what happens? If Bitcoin drops, you know where this is going. This is going with it, right? That's exactly what happened. Bitcoin went down, it's dropping right now too. So sub 7,300 now, okay? So below the 20, below the 50, below the 200, had a death cross on the 16th of this month. Okay, so you broke out on no volume. You're gonna back test. You will back test here, test it, either fail or bounce off of it. Okay, so we're close enough, gotta get there at some point. I'm telling you, this is how it happens all the time. Breakouts like this that extend all the way to the 6th of May. This kind of breakout. You break out, you don't have volume, you will back test like crazy. And we're coming to that, okay? So, yeah, the move up, okay, wasn't anything weird, okay? You made a low here, you made a lower low with significantly lower levels of negative momentum. You made a low on price, you made a lower low on price. Your first low, you made a very nasty drop in relative strength, and you made a higher level of relative strength on your lowest low. Okay, so bullish divergence on both oscillators and pending price action reversal, boom, got it. That's it. Literally it. Pain is so close to the pleasure. I'm going to take a look at chat, okay? Covered a decent amount of coins already. My God. Yeah, maybe MK. We haven't done the measured move or anything because we don't really know if that's the swing low yet. MK, that it could keep dropping and then invalidate what I'm talking about. So that was just, we were playing with what we have. What's up, Zero, man? Good to see you, dude. Been going 45 minutes in this live stream. If you're enjoying it, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thank y'all. What's up, S? Sprint. Cheers, Arthur. I'm glad you're learning, Nick Tun. I don't really know if there's a market cap resistance. Okay, King. I wouldn't look at it like that. It's not like there's this psychological resistance on people all over the world entering and exiting the market. Good God, man. I can't turn it down low enough. It's like every time I turn it down, the next song is in higher decibels. So weird, man. Lord. Awesome, Dave. I'm glad you're soaking in all the knowledge, man. Keep it up. Soon you'll be a genius, man. Nothing Burgers. That's right, Max Expo. That's right, man. What is this, Joseph? A seriously for ants? Hey, Rachel H. in the house. Glad you're here. Wrench Gang's in the house. JLB says. Staney, hello, man. Pink is better, says One Man Army. Awesome. Thanks for the feedback on that, man. Just want to make it easier for everyone to see on mobile devices. So I know a lot of people during the day stream, they're American, they're at their jobs. Makes sense. Good God, man. It's like still somehow higher on decibels. What is going on? What's up, Tiger? Tiger Catro BH. Wait, that's your name is Tiger Catro BH, and you're saying it's Tiger here? I think GNT was looking okay. I can't remember. It had broken out, but I don't think it was making higher highs yet on its previous candle body high closes. So pretty much exposed. Pretty much, man. What's up, Wilfred? Have I done EOS? No, I can put it on the list. Give me a sound check again, okay? My God. Should be okay at this point, just looking at it. Bart Chart City, says Joseph. That's right, man. Oh God, Undid Sums wants ZCL. He's thinking about putting his hard-earned money into a scrub coin. Okay, man. If you want to put your money in something like trash like ZCL, okay, we can look at it. You don't even know, man. ZCL is the future, man. Turn down for what? That's right, Bitcoin Gens. Let's get that popping in here. What's up, Julia, in the house? OMG to the US dollar. Anything I'll put on the list. Okay. No, man. Joseph, you don't even get it, man. It's not even funny, dude. ZCL is seriously the future, man. You don't even know, dude. They'll literally exist in 2 years. They'll literally exist in 2 years. I'm telling you, man. Okay, Litecoin. Broke down. Remember this area, the critical area of upward sloping support? The huge sim triangle? We were above it for a second and broke down. Now we're below it. We've confirmed below. We couldn't hold. Could not hold. Okay, there's Litecoin. Great. ADA. Alright, ADA. Good stuff, man. But, you know. Oh, look what we did. Hey, awesome. Remember we talked about, it was yesterday, and we said we need to break and hold this area, break above 2733 and hold above it. That's exactly what we're doing right now. We had a huge bearish engulfing candle right here. That's gross. But somehow we're still holding support, alright, off our previous candle body high closes. If we can do that long enough, you can see looking left. Great. Very good to see. I'd like to see, I don't know, man, because you're upward sloping, right? You're not really consolidating against the trend any. You're just kind of floating up. So I don't even care if we break down to the 50 and 20, as long as we somehow just retrace a little bit downward and then break to the upside again. Okay, so hey, bullish divergence on the RSI, bullish divergence on the MACD. You had a downward sloping trend line, you had a descending double bottom crap off of it, boom, broke to the upside. Okay, good. Above the 20 and the 50. Below the 200, you had a death cross, remember, on the 14th. Fateful day for a lot of altcoins, okay, that day. So, yeah, Just keep on making higher highs, higher lows. Stay above this 27.33 area or you're screwed. You're not doing exactly what you'd want to do if you wanted to sustain a longer term trend reversal. You're doing what scrub coins do when they crap out. Eventually they just crap. Okay, they crap out and make lower prices, and they fall below those old levels that once were resistance. They became support. They then become resistance again. Okay, when you fall back below them. Okay, so yeah, the ADA is looking okay, but again, I think if Bitcoin keeps tanking, this thing might have issues too. All right, great areas of volume right on the breakout. Keep your eye on it. Brendan's asking if there's inverse head and shoulders on the daily. We can take a look at it, man. Okay, Undone Sum says ZCL fork in 3 months. Will 6 times minimum. Just because it's forking. I don't know if that's how it works, man. Just because you fork doesn't make you worth 6 times as much. Forge is shorting Dash. Yeah, we can put it on the list, Forge. Okay, it's on the list. Do I ever do lightning analysis on ICOs? No, Hungry Preb. I don't. They're not on TradingView. Surf Miami, has XLM been done? No. I can put it on the list. The list is long. What's happening with XRP variable guy? We cover it at the top of the hour, every hour. So just hang tight. Well, I mean, look, you know, it's not always, Brad, going only off the TA, right? That's if it was only the TA, Brad, I would never talk to people about the stock market. I'd never talk about intrinsic value. I'd never talk about any of that stuff if I only went off the TA. Okay? Bitcoin Jones says Gandalf coin was holding on, but Balrog coin cracked that whip. Yes, but Gandalf coin will emerge. Look, dude, think about Gandalf, what he did, man. He made everyone else in his party leave so he could kill the Balrog and absorb all the EXP. So he could then become Gandalf the White. That's very selfish, I think. He took all the EXP, y'all. All of it. Well, for crypto, I mean, look, I mean, again, you say that, but I make fun of all the crypto because they don't have intrinsic value, and investing in them or going long and stuff, yeah, it's. And the thing is, okay, a news pump on a fork, that's like a one-day thing. It's like it pumps, and a lot of times it just dumps or bleeds out after the pump. And the fact that you know about the fork means it's not news at all because everyone else knows about it. Therefore, it's not really a big deal. Are we starting to move up now, or are we remaining skeptical? I've been skeptical. I'm staying skeptical. We had 8 days of selling, Julia. We ran up, made a little crappy $400 move up. We tested up that 53 times, 4 times, and failed. Bearish engulfing candle. Now we're back at the 20 MA. 6 minutes left on the 4-hour candle. Forks pump for 2 to 3 months prior. So when is it again, men? In 3 months, you said? Because it's not pumping at all. It had a pump and dump trade. That was about it. 4 minutes till the top of the hour, or not top of the hour, but the local on the 8s. Let's go do a GNT real quick. Nice, man. Freaking nice. GNT's doing wonderful. Who was saying it might suck still? No way, man. It broke out. I remember we analyzed this. We said, what do we have to do? That we did break out. We got to break above the 68, 67. Did it. Never went below it. Then we said, hey, what was our next level of adversity? Look left. Previous candle body high close. 72.83. Broke it. Awesome. Then we talked about our targets. From the swing high to swing low, the 50%. There it is. We hit the target. That's a great profit taking level right there. Okay, you're currently now at 76 on the RSI, a little overbought. Great positive momentum spike. Highest level of positive momentum you'd seen since back beginning of May up here, this crap. So cool to see that on Golem coin. Nice moves up. Now what we want to do, we want to retrace about 50% from the swing low. 50%, 38%, 61.8%. Stay above the 20 and the 50. After our retracement, break to the upside again. Constantly do that. And then our trend extends on for some time. Okay, so cool, man. Great. GNT is not an S coin. Well, it is an S coin, but on the chart, it's finally not terrible. So, great, man. Had an entire month of a correction, right? Then we rounded out. Then what did we do? When we broke down, made our lowest low of the correction, we ended up, when we broke down again, made a higher low than our previous low. Accumulation, that is a good possibility of a trend reversal. Movements to the upside soon. Okay, when you make higher lows, finally. It's great, man. Freaking great. Broke that downward sloping trend line. Okay. Good stuff, man. But again, you hit the 50% retracement, which is a common profit-taking level for a lot of traders, swing traders. Okay, so. But we're not saying this is over. We're saying you could retrace and break to the upside again after cooling off, resetting your oscillators. All right. 2 minutes, fancy. 2 minutes. That's right, fancy. All the XP was taken, man. No hero, man. That's right. Gandalf was the bad guy. Kappa. Of course, it's not pumping. Bitcoin just S the bed. Well, you know, if Bitcoin continues doing what it's doing, are you saying that the run up for 2 to 3 months won't matter if Bitcoin keeps doing bad for 2 to 3 months? Don't come crying to you when ZCL pumps for July onwards. Okay, man, I won't cry to you. GNT could possibly be added to Coinbase. I think some of this buying is on speculation. Could be, Anthony. Could be, man. We got 15 seconds, okay? TRX issue. I know people were talking about TRX. No one literally requested it. They were just talking about it. So I can put it on the list. It is now time for your local on the 8s. Let's go to Bitcoin for our candle closing in 2 minutes. Okay, so we'll see where the swing low is. We don't know if this is it or not, but yeah, very well could be. Not getting the Kappa thing exposed, so one enlighten exposed. Yes, exposed. What? Again? What happened? Okay, so with Bitcoin right now, we broke down after, you know, we talked about this at the beginning of the stream. Very well established downtrend. Nothing new there. And I think if this ends up being the swing low, the breakdown, we could have a rising wedge. But again, we don't know that. We have 48 seconds left, and we could from here open right here and break down to lower prices. It's possible. But if this in fact holds and we move to the upside again, I feel like what we could do is make possible bearish divergence, and also make a, really make sure that rising wedge is for real. Okay, you chop around a couple 4-hour candles of not much red or green, keep losing our histogram wicks, break to the upside, and then pretty much make bearish divergence on the 4-hour counter MACD. That's a hypothetical thing that could occur, a scenario that looks like it might be playing out. And now our 4-hour candle has closed. There it is. Inverse head and shoulders on the daily. I don't think so, man. That's not really how the head and shoulders are not like that large and weird, right? You want symmetry. The more textbook a head and shoulders looks, the more real it's gonna be. So then it's like, what is your neckline 10K? It's just, I don't know, man. It seems almost I don't think so, man. You have maybe a wick down here, but look where your candle bodies are, comparative, right? And you notice like how oblong it is, how weird it looks. It's just like everything's spread out here and everything's confined here. You normally just want symmetry. Symmetry is what gives us much better idea of what's going on. Right? You want symmetry. What we're looking at right now is like weird. It was like all the way up here, broke down. Then it just started doing this. I don't know, like that, and then this. And here we are right there. And honestly, we're like, again, on candle body closes, we're actually even lower. Right? So, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like the difference, just weird, man. Just a weird difference. So I'm just not really sold on it. Okay, so you could say that. It'd be self-fulfilling if it ever played out like that. But I mean, dude, you want like way more symmetry. The more it looks like in the textbook, the more reliable the pattern's going to be. That's just what I've learned. You know, on that daily, you have the bullish divergence, right? But again, could make lower prices before breaking to the upside. I mean, we did break to the upside. Bullish engulfing candle. Obviously, on the daily, the rising wedge isn't really much of anything. We get that, but 4-hour, it's starting to form, and we're not even really formed on the 4-hour. We're just thinking outside the box of what's coming next. Okay, so no, either way, looking at the 4-hour or the 1-day, it doesn't matter. They still both look like crap. They still look very, very non-textbook. Like, why can't we just, say that we're in a very well established downtrend and we have levels of support looking left, all right? And what we need to do is break to the upside, break outside of this downward sloping trend line, and then run up to test previous candle body high closes and break them and hold above them, 85.40. And while we're doing that, make higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Contrast the trend. When you're moving up, when you retrace, contrast. Okay, don't get exhausted. But we haven't done that in 6 months like we've discussed. Okay, so approaching critical levels of support, an upward sloping trend line that is in fact a sim triangle, a very large sim triangle. All right, so we're near there. We're very close to there. Okay, so I get it. We all want to see something, but at the end of the day, you might just want to zoom in a little bit more and say, when you look left, not try to make patterns that maybe aren't there, right? Just look, maybe this was the neckline. Well, that's not the neckline. Well, is this the neckline then? It just very arbitrary, right? Very, very weird, and it's hard. I mean, people were trying to say that same thing, the exact same thing. Here, they were like, Head and Shoulders, man, here and here. Oh my God, Head and Shoulders. We ran up, broke down, got wrecked. I remember that. People were talking about that like crazy. Oh my God, it's Head and Shoulders. Like, not really. So yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, there you go. There you freaking go. We'll see how this holds. Let's go to Ethereum. As we discussed, I'll just reiterate myself. At the beginning of the stream, there are new people in here. Had a 7-week long bull trend. It ended. When it ended, look how bad it was. We broke down, back tested, broke to lower prices. Bear pole, bear flag combination. Measure moved the bear pole, bear flag was 7% of a Bitcoin. Didn't quite make it. We got pretty freaking close before we started retracing. Formed a downward sloping channel. So we're well within the confines of that. Okay, ran up from the swing high to swing low here on a retracement. No candle body close, really messed around being above the 50%. Only had one wick that came up to test the 618 and completely from there been making lower prices. So yeah, just wherever you land here, I mean, you found some sort of support, it seems. You're holding. Okay, you could run up again, test this, test the 50 MA, and then break down to lower prices. You could still do that. That's fine. But just know that the trend is reversed, okay? These trends tend to go on, all right? We've only hit one common retracement area. We hit the 382 before breaking to the upside. We could easily come on down to 50% in the 618. And that's the swing low to swing high of the overall bullish move we had, okay? So we could still keep retracing down to common areas. It's not really a big deal. Okay, that's Ethereum. XRP. Same type of crap's going on. You know, you've been in a downtrend, right? You had the nice breakout. You almost pretty much wiped out all your gains. Okay, all of them from the altcoin spring over. We hit a very strong level of support, it seems, looking left. Previous candle body high close. Some wicks over here, messed around. That's it. That's all you did. That's all you held. So from there, we broke to the upside. But what did we do when we made our swing high up here? We just flirted around with the 50 MA. Could not make a candle body high close to at least double top. Couldn't even do that. We were so weak. We were not worthy. Our candle body close was a lower high than our previous high. This high was lower than this high. This high was lower than this high. Over and over and over again. Downtrend remains in effect. Okay, so even you had a bearish engulfing candle on that breakdown. So now we closed that 4-hour candle below the 20, the 50, and the 200. Had your death cross on the 13th, 14th of May. All right, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, we had bullish divergence everywhere when we hit the bottom, broke to the upside, and that was it. This is all we got from all that bullish divergence, okay? So I'm not saying it's over. You could keep going. You could just find a pivot point and break to the upside again, wherever, but just know you're in a very large downward sloping channel, okay? Lower highs, lower lows. The trend is bearish for now. Short-term trend is bearish. That is confirmed. That's what our channels are. They're short-term trends. Sometimes they can be mid-term trends, okay? Depending on how large they are and how much time they've been in existence, okay? So there you go. That's XRP. Great, man. Great. Go to US. Haven't really done anything, man. Okay, you had the falling wedge. Okay, let me tell the story again. Upward sloping channel, right? Got too high too fast, broke down. When we broke down, we had a 1-month long correction, formed a falling wedge pattern. We eventually broke out of it. We broke out of it. We were unable to break above the 200 MA, very critical area of resistance. We just couldn't break. And now we're below the 20, but holding above the 50 somehow. All right, making higher lows than our previous low. Good. But again, there's this sell wall up here. We're unable to break above it. We can't break above it or the 200 MA. So you're not in the woods at all. We said if you in fact did break above this sell wall, the 16,940 area, and you broke it on some volume and held above it and got above that 200 MA, we said the falling wedge measure move would be up here at 22,069. But you've got a lot of stuff you have to do before that occurs, okay? You do not have any safety besides you broke out and you're holding above an upward sloping trend line. That's it. You fall below this, you're in a lot of trouble. Okay? Alright. That's it. From the swing low to swing high, we had a 50% retracement, a very common area that you retrace before moving to the upside again. So we'll see how that plays out. Okay, that's EOS. Great. Looking at chat real quick. Let me try to find that. Okay, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you something real quick, okay? Just give me 2 seconds. Found it. Awesome. Hold on one moment. Pulling it up for you right now. So, this is somebody that diversified in crypto for the month of May. Alright. I don't even know if you can see this. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, $10,000. Diversified the top 50 coins. Why did it do that? Are you kidding me, man? And what did he turn up? What was his gains for the month of May? He lost 26.75% of his money. Diversifying in the top 50. Okay, 4 coins were not devastated, just about. Only 4 out of all the top 50. Oh, we're the trade setups. Yeah, well, it's not, you know. Look at this, man. Look at this. What kind of market is that? It's a joke. Alright, so invest in yourself in times like this where everything is so trash, man. So trash. Okay, there you go. Don't catch a falling knife. Don't be a scrub. Just wanted y'all to see that. Worth talking about, worth looking at, right? Going back to chat. What's up, Jimmy's in the house? Welcome, man. Welcome. That's right, Max Expo, Sweet Chariot. Anytime, Wilford, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers, Christopher Dan. What does it mean if on the TA there is a big bearish candle followed by a doji, followed by a bullish engulfing candle? It depends. How big was the bullish engulfing candle? Did it engulf the huge red candle? What are we talking about? I mean, it could be a reversal, but sometimes it's not. But that's always kind of a good thing when you have that. Alexander, thanks, man. Don't know if that's passive aggressive. Wrecked, crikey, yes. Poor guy, ripped crypto. That's right. Well, even trading in a market that's so bad. Look, your patterns are less reliable. They don't hit the measure move a lot. It's like a Bulkowski thing. You trade bullish patterns in bullish trends. You don't trade bullish patterns in bearish trends. Possibly look at the TA to understand how Crypto Sniper says there's a measure move coming to 3,000. He uses head and shoulder. Oh, God. There's no head and shoulders, man. What kind of head and shoulders is he talking about? Okay, there's EOS. There's EOS. Currently, there's a measure move for a bear pull bear flag that we think 6,300 on Bitcoin, but you've had a lot of chop since then, so waiting for more pattern development. Weak hands, Paris. You know, we went from almost 20K to 6K. Weak hands are gone. You're only looking for crazy hands at this point. You're only looking for people that lost a lot to lose more or stop losing, right? I'm 100% sure he does it. I think he liked taking measure moves and then doubles it from any high volatility. Okay, well, we can make rules up on TA. That's all we want. That's fine. But it's very speculative. I don't know. It just sounds weird. Okay, so... Oh my god. Hey, it's ZCL. Is our friend even in here anymore? Probably downvoted and left. I haven't looked at this in a while, okay? Hey, trade. It was a trade, man. It was a trade. Since then, though, bled out, right? Making higher lows, though. Higher lows than your previous lows. That's always a good sign to see. Okay. Huge pumpy dumpy, right? Huge freaking pumpy dumpy. And with all that volatility, man, it makes it tough. Makes it tough. I can't do a channel from the top touch point. It's too high. Can't do anything from here either. What a joke, man. So all I can really do is something stupid. Just sim triangle stuff, right? This kind of looks like, what was it? See, even here, it's too high. Doesn't make sense. Look, even here. Oh, yeah. Like, it's just... What a joke, man. What a freaking joke. Yeah, see if it holds, but good luck. All we know on this crap that's impossible to... There's no pattern. Can't really find a good pattern that makes sense because of your swing highs being way too stupidly high, so nothing connects. Alright? The only thing that connects is this bottom trend line, kind of, and doesn't even really. It's like if you had a plotted like that, you'd already fallen out. You're like out of it right now. Like that. So all you do is in these situations when it's so stupid and volatile and a joke, right? Manipulated crap, low volume, and has no intrinsic value at all. Coins that do stuff like this and capitulate. Yeah, man. Let's let's go all in. Alright, so look left, alright, look left. Previous candle body high closes. Go all the way back to these points. This is how we got our targets for the trade back when things weren't so terrible on the market. Okay, so, you know, we had wicks here, candle body close here. And now we're down here. Look, this was an area that we had to break and hold above, and we're below it right now. Okay, so you're testing. You actually fell below this wick too. So what are we holding right now? Ah, we're holding right here. This is a previous candle body high close. This is a support. Okay, but we have multiple supports we did not hold. We fell below. If you fall below this one, man, coming on down here to, jeez, 129,000 area. Yeah, right there. That's the support. But yeah, man, this is a joke, man. Joke coin. I don't know. Maybe we could try this. Maybe we could, like, we got some wicks down there. I don't know if this is gonna work at all. Probably not. You could do it like that, right? Where you have 2 touch points here and then you use your very top. And that's the only way I could see this going, okay? If you wanted to do a channel, that's the only way to do it. And you could honestly, if you wanted to disregard that, you could, and just say this is it. Okay, from 1, 2, 3. Disregard this crap back here. You could. So, just depends the way you want to look at it. And if this thing starts shooting up or whatever, yeah, we could move this up and see how it's respected at that point. So there you go, man. That's all we pretty much have. Just a downward sloping channel, it seems. All right, you're making higher lows. That's always a good sign to see higher lows than your previous lows like that. Bottoming out, breaking down, now making higher lows than this low. That's always good. Always a good sign to see that on the chart. You had a death cross, though. The death cross was on the 17th of this month, all right? So, you know, it's like most of the others, but at least it's not making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs like so many other altcoins on this market. So this actually looks better than a lot. A lot better than a lot. Not really getting any kind of, well, yeah, you're getting some Class B bullish divergence on your MACD, so that's nice. Impending price action reversal when you get Class B bullish divergence. That just means you double bottom on price with a, on that second bottom, you make substantially lower levels of negative momentum. Always good to see that. Again, where's the volume? It's dead. It's freaking dead volume. Absolutely no one is playing this at all. Okay, so you're just bleeding. See how much longer we'll bleed. Okay, there's ECL. Great. OMG to the US dollar by Anthony. I don't think we've looked at this before, ever. Nope, we have not. So from plot point 1, 2, and 3, these 3 plot points, you can see you testing the heart line right there. You're in the top section of the downward sloping channel, which is fine. But in case anything ever happened where we fell below the heart line, we'd at least know where we could go with this plot point. Okay. All right, from there we had a death cross on the 13th of this month. Really bad, not good to see at all. You know, one could have made the argument, I think, about a falling wedge, but I'm not sure we could even say that anymore. Because look what happened here. What do? Do you say here now? Is this the wedge at this point? Or is it just kind of like this? Not a very large wedge at all. I don't think that's a wedge. Because look, where's the top? Where's the top? It doesn't go higher to touch this area to give you a wide wedge. So it's pretty arbitrary, pretty freaking arbitrary to say we have a wedge right now. Okay, so, you know, with our fibs, how far did we retrace really? About 88% of the way, 85%, 86% we retraced from the swing low to swing high. It's pretty disgusting retracement. All gains from the altcoin spring has been completely wiped out. Terrible there, terrible. Look what you're doing. You're doing what scrub coins do in bear trends. They come up, they test their 50 MA and fail. Breakdown. Test the 20 and fail. Test 20 again and fail. Now you run up because you had some bullish divergence, yes. You had the bullish divergence impending price action reversal on both oscillators, but when you played your bullish divergence card, all you were given, all you did with that is run up, test the 50 MA and say, nope, we're still scrubs, and break down with the bearish engulfing candle. And now we're below the 20 and 50 again. All right, so our lowest low was our most previous swing low. The trend It's against you. You're in a downtrend, all right? Okay. Nothing more to it. Bearish on the US dollar, OMG to US dollar pair. All right, very ugly, well-established downtrend, and you keep making lower lows, lower highs. There is no trend reversal in sight. You'll probably, when you hit this level, this will be a pretty decent area of support. If you fall below that, you're screwed. Okay, you'll have some supports down here, some weak supports, but I would say let's look at the $9.75 range and see. Oh, it looks like we bounced off that a couple of times. We'll see if that holds. If it doesn't, man, yeah, bad news. Coming down to 100% retracement. That's $7.40 area. Okay, so wait for a break to the upside, break outside of this downward sloping trend line, and then make higher highs than your previous candle body high closes consistently, and then we'll talk about a reversal. But for now, this is just bearish downtrend. They're bearish in downtrends until they're not. All right, okay. Hope that helps, Anthony. Let me know. Let me know, man. Been going 1 hour 25 minutes. Enjoying this live stream. Hit the like button, the bell, the sub. Just read chat. That's right, Mr. Shelley. We'll be kings. Kangs. Need a change. Yep, people who bought before the Great FOMO are not complaining. That's true. That's right, Voltaire. Scrub coins abound. They're everywhere, man. Anytime, Anthony, man. Any freaking time. We gonna be poppers, says 401 Crypto. That's right. We was gonna be poppers. All in on Poe, Kappa. Someone's shorting Dash. Let's look at it. Absolutely abysmal coin. Very well established downtrend. Bear pull, bear flag, breakdown. So the measure move was way down here. Okay, like 3.7% of Bitcoin. Haven't hit it. I could have been off a lot of miniature swing highs, but we looked at the daily and said this was the absolute best looking swing high, I think, to do the measurement. So it's down here. It's not quite there, but you know, you're very bearish. Very, very bearish, man. My God. On the daily, though, you are showing bullish divergence. Be careful with that. That's the only. If you are short here, you still have some bullish divergence. It's still there. But it's really nice how we had that big green candle and we're just completely rejecting it today. That's very nice to see if you're trying to short this, okay? Just wanted you to see that if you're shorting. We have bullish divergence, but you know, your shorter term, you're not. You have bearish convergence stuff. So, Trader 1968, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. Jesus, man. It's our second, third Jesus chime of the day. Great. Okay, there you go, man. Well-established downtrend below the 20, the 50, the 200 with the death cross that occurred on the 11th of this month. Or, yes, of this month still, until tomorrow. Very, very weak on the MACD. Very, very weak, man. We showed that bearish divergence before getting wrecked. I love it, man. Love it. Pending price action reversal. There it is. Bear pull, bear flag. Yes. And now you're making pretty much lower levels. You made lower levels of positive momentum than your higher high, which is really weak too. So yeah, man. You had your chance, and all you did was scrub out. Great. What's up, William? You bought Goldman Sachs, man, J-Mod? Interesting, man. What made you choose Goldman Sachs over other institutions? Just wondering. What was your reasoning with them? Andrew V wants Knowles. Someone else Doge wants Waves. So Mr. Marevsky in the house. No John Barry. Bitcoin to 20K by the end of the second. It's done. That's it, John Barry. Mini Kappas and Vikings. You didn't buy them based on any charting, you just did based on the name. And they were down 4%. Huge run up. Or one day on Goldman Sachs. This goes back to 2008. Goldman Sachs. Just kidding. I mean, all bank. We're looking at a financial institution in 08. I'm just saying, they were all jokes. I like it, man. We hit the, so from our highest high, I think this is an all-time high. All-time high for Goldman Sachs was October of 2007. We were at $251 a share. Global financial crisis. In a matter of a year, we went from $250 down to $47. We lost 3/4 or more than 3/4 of our value in a one-year period. That's what happens in global meltdowns, especially the banking sector. So from that swing high and swing low, right, our plot points 1, 2, 3, we can see we hit the top of the channel, or excuse me, the heart line of the channel, using it as a resistance point. From there we broke down, right? So that's the way I look at Goldman Sachs. Currently, I think you might be getting near decent areas of value, possibly, because in the shorter term, let's say we have some other support area. Remember what happens though when you run to the upside, then you start upward sloping flag crap, you get exhausted after a while. Could be going through some exhaustion. Alright, so you failed and you were unable to break above the heart line of the very, very nice looking upward sloping channel that extends back over a decade. Okay, you couldn't break that twice, kind of a double top. And now you broke down, and from there you're at those critical areas of upward sloping support in the short term, right? You can see that. So yeah, man. Something to think about, just to look at the chart. I'll tell you this. On the daily for Goldman Sachs, this is awesome. So the fact that you're at a critical area of support and you're showing triple MACD bullish divergence on the daily, that's really nice. It's very nice to see. Impending price action reversal. You know what else we got? Probably have a falling wedge. Probably a very decent area of value, one could say. It's worth, one could at least say it's a logical spot to take a low risk opportunity because of all the variables. Putting all our variables together with the triple MACD bullish divergence with the falling wedge pattern. I love that. And being at the bottom of a channel that's established. Been an establishment since 2017, March of 2017. Because if you fall, you're screwed. That's why you set up a stop. But man, this is also actually possibly a decent trade setup for at least the next like 4 or 5 months. Bottom of the wedge pretty much. With that, man, that triple MACD bullish divergence is great. Very telling. Ladies and gentlemen, take note of Goldman Sachs stock right now on the TA. It's pretty nice, man. Pretty freaking nice. I can guarantee the falling wedge measure move would put you up here somewhere. $34 measure move if we ever broke to the upside wherever we did. So we did it right here. Say, oh my god, man, this is not easy. I like having a hotkey on your mouse is not as easy as you think. Dude, because you have to like adjust your finger to get it. Oh my god, whatever. Whatever. So there's your measure move on Goldman Sachs of the wedge we're played out. Alright? That's nice. Really nice. Got plenty of time away. Ooh, July 17th. July 17th. It's funny though. Look, you beat, you had very nice EPS beat, right? Your estimate was $5.61 earning per share, and your actual earnings were 24% surprise, and you broke down. You sold off. Very interesting to see. Nice, man, freaking nice. But no, man, no traded setups for stocks, right? Only crappy crypto. We just looked at the top 50 scrub coins. You'd have lost your butt diversifying in crypto. I use simple moving averages, Samuel, not exponential. Just reading chat. Love, peace, and chicken grease. That's right. Hey, man, we already looked at ADA. Crypto Cracker, man. Just rewind. Check it out. Cheers, J-Man. Thanks, Steven, man. No, it's all good. Thinking about to get out of here, though. Alright. It's been a fun stream, y'all. Been going 1 hour and 40 minutes now, but just gonna cut it short. I mean, not short, hour and 40 minutes again, so can't be mad at me. I did a ton of coins today, tons of them. We're gonna end it on something decent with Goldman Sachs. We're in a possible great trade setup on the chart anyway. So thank y'all so much for being here. I'll see y'all tonight at 11 Eastern. So until then, stay hyped.